na pia huwezi mrecall kama miaka 2 haijaisha tangu ingie,
na
huwezi mrecall kama mwaka
imebakisha.
moja imebaki twende election.
Yeah.
So the best time to recall the member of parliament would be now.
Saizi.
And you see, the government is very clever because see now we are here. There is no IBC.
It has not been reconstituted.
So let me read for you. Right of recall. Recall of members of parliament. The electorate in a county or constituency may recall their member of parliament before the end of the term of the relevant house of parliament or any on the ground of the specified subsection. A member of parliament may be recalled where the member is found after due process of the law to have violated the provisions of chapter 6 of the constitution. Do you know the chapter 6 what it talks about? Integrity. That is chapter 6, eh?
That's chapter 6, yeah.
That chapter 6. Can you Google what chapter 6 is? I think it is integrity. I don't want to be part of the misinformation gang. Well, that is A. B, if it's found after due process of the law to have mismanaged public resources.
Yeah, you are right. Leadership and integrity.
Yes, leadership and integrity. Number C is convicted of an offense under this act. Okay? A recall of a member of parliament, bro, it is long to recall a member of parliament.
The process
This is protected.
Kuna a lot of...
A recall of member of parliament under subsection 1 shall only be initiated upon a judgment or finding by the High Court, confirming the grounds specified in subsection 2. That is the above, the whatever I've read.
Yeah.
Now, you also have to go to court. And after High Court, you know the way it can be rigorous. High Court, then Supreme Court. Now we want to recall all the members of parliament. Do you imagine how rigorous it will be?
That one... Kill MP. And there were how many who voted yes?
Now, number 4. I recall under subsection 1, that is, shall not be initiated 24 months after the election of the MP and not later than 1 year immediately preceding the
Yeah.
A recall of petition shall not be filed against an MP more than once. Shit.
So moja ikiwa nje.
More than once during the term of that MP.
So if this one fails,
kusoma constitution paka inanibo. If you recall member of parliament once na iflop. So get ready. Get your gang ready, get your whatever ready.
So when you go for the head, you better not miss.
Now, petition for recall. A recall under subsection 45 shall be initiated by a petition which shall be filed with the commission, that is, the IBC. Yeah? Commission here, yeah, commission, but we know what they are referring to. And which shall be in writing, that is A, in writing, B, signed by a petitioner who is a voter in the constituency or county in respect of which the recall is sought, and was registered to vote in the election in the respect of which the recall is sought. Azima, you have been elected, member of that county as MP or sub-county, and also will vote, ama you are registered voter during that election. That is number C, accompanied by an order of the High Court issued in terms of section 45.3, that is section, is convicted. Now, the petition referred to in subsection shall specify the grounds for the recall, contain a list of such members of named voters in the constituency of the county which shall represent at least 30% of the registered voters.
Of that.
And be accompanied by a fee prescribed for an election petition.
Can that will be paid to the
IBC? Because me nimechoka. Like, recalling a member of parliament is not...
It's not something that's easy.
It's not very easy. Those people, whoever made these laws, protected them so much that make it harder for us even to recall them.
There's a lot of
So
bureaucracy.
lazima ucall between this year na 2026.
Otherwise,
Then huwezi recall mara mbili, ni mara moja.
so it has
Then
to work.
lazima mkuwe registered. No, most of us, and that's why I'm telling I'm disillusioned. Most of us never voted. Most of us were
registered
not
voters.
registered during that time.
Especially this Gen Z.
And us, we want to
protesters.
recall the member of
Parliament.
more so, still us, we don't have a commission yet.
So it cannot
Do you
even
see
happen
how
in the
this
first
fight-
place.
How this fight is becoming like, and they know. That's why kuna MP atasimama atuongeleshe matope.
Kona kiburi fulani.
Juu anajua at the end of the day tuko checkmate. All of us are checkmate. Juu ya checkmate with the rais, na tuko checkmate with
The MP.
so
But-
kuna vitu za do like kudu.
For now. At the current
the
moment,
moment.
we are tied.
So
The
I
only
think the
hope-
first thing should be
Cannot be
Occupy, and the first thing should be
To push for the
push for IBC reformation.
irudisho tena.
And I don't think they will do that.
Obviously, how can you give someone the gun to shoot himself? It won't
Like,
it
it is
won't be easy.
hell,
And that's
man.
why we must keep pushing. Lazima pressure. You see, this one, there was a point it seemed like they will just do whatever they want. Okay, still we are not sure that we have gotten what we want. But at the end, yani something buckled. So even in this year ABC, if we continue pushing the way we have been doing this, because we cannot wait until 2027.
Like hashtag is change sasa.
Hey.
Reconstitute IBC.
IBC.
'Cause
This
that's
should be the
that's
next
our
step.
mtetezi, by the way.
Exactly. Ndio ni next step. That is where I remember that last episode you said that is the power you have.
The only power you have is your voter's
Hapo.
card.
Hapo.
And people say, unajua the problem is, nikwambia, people are afraid to get dirty. Oh, politics ni game chafu, politics. But it is very hard to make change from outside.
From outside.
You can only make effective change from the
inside, where it
the inside.
matters, where you're
because
making
all
the
the things are
policies.
being made. Na mtu anaweza sema I told you last time ati zui gavas ideas zui nini hizo vitu zote. But my friend, remember yenye unaambia isaidie ati gavas idea that is useless. So someone saying that you can't just sit there and wait for the government to help you. Like, listen bro, the policies that are made in that parliament ama in whoever is in charge na whoever is responsible for making change, unajua hata CMP sana ni mwenye huko juu, ni the head.
Whoever signs these things,
He is the one who
the
is
final say. I'm a
this
final
one.
word.
He is the one who can effect changes most of the time. Change. So I don't know, but the next hashtag should be reconstitute IBC, and followed swiftly by Occupy polling station. To do what? To register as a voter.
Register as a voter.
Because once you are registered, once the IBC is reconstituted and you are registered as a voter, now you can make your...
Now the start. We can now start.
But the good
process.
thing I have loved with this war, would you call the withdrawal of the finance bill, I mean?
It is not something that feels final yet. The fight is still going on. I can say it's a war and then there is battles. Battles make up a war. Sindio? This is like a battle. The war is still on. So we have won one battle. For now, the bill it has been pumped on its brake. I remember you said there was a protesting bill. What was it called?
Protest? Oh, the
That one has also
demonstration
been,
bill
has also been
2024.
withdrawn. And the land loss bill that was proposing the radical, let me call them that.
The radical changes.
Yeah, those three, for now, as we are currently,
I mean, this is
are
our
not
actually
on.
at the end of the day. This
At
is
the end
not-
of the
this-
day,
we have to keep
it is something
fighting.
that I don't
And I
think
hope
we will
everybody
fight
who is
Isha.
listening to this and who is watching this, sorry to cut you short, everybody who is listening to this and who is watching this, just do hope that you don't give up. Like,
Do not give up the fight.
do not give up.
That this
Like,
is
keep
something
pushing,
we will
keep
fight
pushing, keep
for the
pushing.
rest of our lives. We must always keep vigil. Sisi ni kama, we should be like watchmen at night. No one should come and steal while we are seeing.
I mean, because at the end of the day, if we are trying to get this thing and make these laws work for us, then si ati ni kitu yenye tutaanzisha alafu
Iishe, because
I don't think so.
Yeah.
And that's why, like, unajua the problem is, and us youths, especially me, we want instantaneous changes
Sahi.
made in the government. Yes, there can be those changes that can be effected.
Sahi, yeah.
Like all the CAS's position,
Itolewe ishe. That is,
all the JSS teacher to be employed, all the nurse and the interns.
takes a side
And also,
too.
I wish we could push for a more cheki scrap saralempiwa cheki ngiriso tatu. Ta ngiriso tatu ni mingi. Like, mbona unalipa mtu 1 million plus na yeye ni servant? Like, cheki, let not those political seats be a source of income. Like, zikati nimetuma CV. But that will have to change from us as voters, because we don't have to depend now on handouts and cash
during election. Whether if you accept cash during the next elections,
Then
we
it
know
means-
that you are complicit.
Yeah, it means that the
In
changes
where
that we
we are.
want, we won't
Yeah.
get, because you now, you are part of the
You're part
problem.
of the problem. Why are you accepting? Mbona unakubali?
I don't know. That's why I'm feeling kinda disillusioned with all this.
Unaona, it's still,
But the fight is far from being won.
yeah.
Actually, I saw the government is looking for Gen Z.
Mnatafuto.
Gen Z. See, I have nominated myself as spokesperson for Gen Z. This podcast, us two, we are submitting our names to the Gen Z movement.
Yes.
Yeah,
We are part of
the government, you can DM tuko ready kuongea. Hakuna kitu imenibo leo kama kuna hiyo clip. Kwanza hao wanajiita sijui the readers. Bro,
Who elects you guys? Who gives you the mandate? Who said?
Who said I want you to
Wanakaanga
represent
tu
me?
chini mahali venye tu tumeka hivyo wanasema Betha, we are the leaders.
You know, the funny thing with this revolution is that not even the funny thing. The saddest thing with this revolution thing, kuna watu watachukua credit
and ride the wave.
Ride on the wave. Kuna watu ride on the wave. Kuna watu at the same time also wata ride on the success. Like,
They claim
I was
it's their
there
own.
and I saw some Twitter influencer doing interviews and whatever.
As if
he was the one who was reading. As if ni mtu kwa nyumba. Like, bro, I don't know who sent you, bana.
Who sent you? Ungekosa ukuje, it will have not mattered. If you would have not done it, someone else would have done it.
So kuna watakuja, kuna many political leaders watakuwa bad by this revolution. Utapata watu, kuna TikTok watatokeza, utapata Instagram, utapata hata Twitter, utapata hata Facebook na WhatsApp watatokea wajinominate. So sijui kama ni hata mojinominate pia.
At this point,
that's selfish.
Kama uko kwa ile groups za WhatsApp, jeke admin.
If you are, by the way, if wewe ni mmoja wenye wanajinominate huku kusema tunaenda ku represent CGN, sisi hatukujui bana.
Na
this movement will have no leader until the government does what we as young people ask. Yes. And I think what the best way do you think we can make sure that our voices are heard apart from demonstrating? Because now they want to talk. You know, I was telling you before we recorded, they tried to, you remember? During the maandamano ya Azimio last year, there was that NADCO committee that was National Dialogue Committee. That was NADCO. They came with the proposal. People went there, watu wakapeana maidea na kila kitu.
Yeah.
The report ikafika na wakaenda treat. Bro, watu waliani pesa mzuri kukaa kwa hizo ama MPs kukaa hizo ma sitting allowance.
Smart sana.
Then the report now is shelved.
Ikakuwa hivyo.
Hakuna kitu ilifanyiwa. I was also telling you about the fake fertilizer saga. Tumesikia anything?
Nothing.
And now they want to form another one for this multi-sectoral whatever.
What? It will also be useless.
We don't want
waste of time.
Stakeholders meetings, whatever. It doesn't make sense. It prolongs the results. And also,
it makes them seem like they're doing something, but nothing is actually happening.
Nothing they are doing. And that saddens me. Anyway.
Yes. That one.
I don't know.
Sijui, okay, personally, I'm also trying to see like what is the best way for us to have. But I feel like what we want should be obvious enough.
It is already obvious.
Yeah, so why do we need 200 people?
For what?
For what exactly? Mnasema a committee is something that should be something that one man can do. You as the president already know what people want. You know what's right, but I'm sure they really know.
Because the problem
what's
is
right.
not even paying taxes, actually.
No.
We had a good tax. We paid our taxes. But
but if there is
the
nothing,
money, the mismanagement of the money and whatever, that was happening.
that's what we don't. But then if we start with there,
Alafu, the other thing, I think Kenyan. I think we should
Second
go
time,
to a stadium. We should fill stadiums. Kila mtu na idea zake. Zote to voice out. But we know the major idea, the major thing that we want. All those CAS, all those, if it is
office of the spouses,
office of the spouse, they are useless, Bon. We
the
do not
government
elect them.
It feels it's
The only
bloated.
office that should be there is the office that we elected. Even the
Simple.
prime cabinet secretary should be not there because we never elected them. The government should be the way it was. Okay?
Should be better. Should be
Should be
efficient.
better than the way it was. Because during the campaign trail, that was the clarion call.
So they were against this of it was a BBI which also proposed things that they did again.
So I don't know.
The government should be
If I continue with this podcast, I might
person.
get angry. And nastari kujam. So government, sycophants,
tena. Gotha tena.
Gotha. We are done. This has been Podiangu Podcast. I'm Mwalimu Kanyu.
And I'm your host, Tedore.